Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Omega Ruby, and in this episode I'll be finally finishing off all of the water routes, and then I'll be heading to the Seafloor Cavern in order to attempt to complete the final Team Magma section. So without further ado, let's go. So we've got this wonderful thing. I don't think there's too many get this first battle just going. I don't think there's too many trainer battles. I don't think. There's a couple that you get across these routes, but it's mostly about this puzzle. Yeah, they've all got a decent amount of level ups. I could use a couple. Do you know what? I think I might use a couple of rare candies. How many have we got? It's 6. Around 6, I think. Don't know why I'm doing this because it's not going to be here anyway. It's going to be there. So I'll just use one for now, that'll do. Of course, God of War went ahead of Gyarados because of everything I did, but we got all this. We'll try and take the top route, then we can take the middle route, then we take the bottom route. There's plenty of stuff around. We're going to do all these trainers and then we should be good. Well, Blaziken's still getting some decent levels. Of course, these last couple of videos we're giving a couple of the other Pokemon time to shine, because across these watery routes we don't really want to be using a fire type anyway. Let's go. So we can get these trainers done. Dun 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 dun. Corsola. Do 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 do. Thing is, for me, it's weird. Like Lily and Corsola are two Pokemon I associate very heavily with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, especially Lily and Anorith. A couple of those, because you get them a lot in the early game dungeons of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, Darkness, Sky. Oh. I can't hit you, can I? I have to bite. Do we get the double flinch? No. Zen Headbutt. It's water ground, so I can't actually use electric type moves on it. Now we don't want to use a physical attack here because I'm pretty sure Seadra. Is it Poison Point? I think it is. Like, it's very random. I think I got caught out by it once, and I was like, really? A Seadra Poison Point? But yeah. There we go. Yeah, Generation 3 and 4 are easily the best though. Like, just those first two generations of Mystery Dungeon games they do need to try and bring a new one out, because on YouTube I will eventually probably do Gates to Infinity and Super Mystery Dungeon. I think Super Mystery Dungeon was 2015 or 2016, so it has now been at least a decade since a Mystery Dungeon game came out, which in my opinion is criminal, because I love those games. But anyway. So we want to basically go through all 3 of these routes, exploring the different areas and sections, effectively ensuring we hit every sweet spot we need to hit. So either way that leads to there. Oh, okay. I was confused there. I was like, what's going on here? So, like, yeah, if I go down that the bottom part of this island, get that trainer battle, but I don't think I can make my way back up. I don't think I can anyway. So don't worry about it. I can speed it up if anything goes wrong anyway, but we should be alright. There we go. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum. Stick to this top bit. This should be where we do most of the trainers, I'm pretty sure. But of course we got everything else. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Bum ba bum bum ba bum. Right. Love disc, of course it's a love disc. Why wouldn't it be? Don't tell me it's free love disc, I've got to speed this up. I ain't doing this, pal. Do 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 do. Magical leaf. Yeah, I weren't entertaining free love disc. Might as well speed it up. That's why I ended up speeding up quite a lot of the battles yesterday. I did so many battles yesterday that just had to be done. There we go. It was very good levelling. Shit. For everything else. This is how we make it back here. Good old slate port. Let's go. Get out of here. Not summary, for God's sake. So we go back here, Pacific log. Here we go. It's going this way, but this time we'll take this route through. You're a fisherman. Win or lose, there is no try. Oh yeah. That's a good Pokemon to open with. Is it 3 Gyarados? Fair. Do this then, bang. See you later, pal. Oh yeah, I forgot about this trainer. I thought it was a Gen 4 trainer. It might be one that's like that in Gen 4. Because you have the 6 Magikarp man in Gen 4 just before Orberg. I think it's just before Orberg, right? Or is it just before Return? No, it's just before Return of City, actually. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Big Pearl. I don't think there's really going to be much in the way of items. I don't remember there being. It's just try and catch a hold of all the trainers. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Love discs again, okay, fine. I really can't be asked for love discs. Oh, Pelipper, that'll do. Wow. See you later, pal. Wow. Sped it up because I thought we were getting a bit of repetition, but we're alright. Oh no! Oh no! Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, we've got these two to deal with. Over in the bottom path, I don't remember what there is in the bottom path, but we can have a look in the Kook Book. We're gonna have to switch to God of War because we've run out of discharges. And I can't be asked to heal up when we fly back to Pacific Log. 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 Gonna have to. Log. Of course you do. Setting yourself up with a DD. Sand. Oh my god, really? That's 2 DDs. You've got to stop missing. Oh my god, that's set up with 3 DDs. Because you're missing. Cotton. Oh, nice. Thank you. It wasn't hard now, was it? Log. Tuck it out again. Oh yeah. No, it's Flying Dragon, isn't it? So I could have used Dazzling Gleam with God of War there. Wait, did I miss that bug type trainer before? I did. Oh, we got them two as well. Oh yeah. Oh, it's perfect. We've got some dragons because I can use Dazzling Gleam. Do, 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 do. So that's 2 trainers we've missed, but we'll go back for them. We'll do the bottom path and then we can try and make that mid path afterwards. Yeah, Fairy type really does just kind of create a bit of an imbalance. I feel like Dragon types were meant to be OP. They were for so long. Can you get a Kingdra at 39? You must be able to. I mean, Get it bloody Gen 2, of course you can. There we go. Right. Take that bottom route, and then we need that mid route afterwards as well. Oh yeah. Oh, this fighting type trainer. I don't remember, is there going to be 4 routes to take, or is there going to be 3 routes to take? I'm not actually sure, but I know you're getting psychic. A lot of high level elite Pokemon here. Level 40. But no problem. See you later, pal. It's down here. Sludge wave. I'm guessing we cannot cross the air. Not really. Max revive. We've got all this uncharted territory we haven't been through yet. Oh, okay, well that's a useful sign. Nothing there. This will lead to the same bit. There we go. An ace trainer. Check some of these rocks, see if there's anything we can grab. Oh no, so it's one of these. Oh, well, Psychic won't work because it's a steel type. It has Sturdy, which is fantastic. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so fairy type moves don't work against either. How's that happened? It weren't even facing me. I mean, I've done the fight anyway, but... What? Lyron, oh dear, okay. I'll speed this up. Well, actually, no. I'll just magical leaf it, fine. What do we got now? No. Bite, ow. The fairy typing balances out the dark type moves on God of War now. Actually, I forgot about that. I was expecting it to do more, and I was like, oh yeah. Alakazam. The glass cannon himself. Oh yeah. Let's go. On a journey to the land in Hoenn. Ho 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 ho. Oh yeah. Oh, Giraffarig. Do 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 do. Early bird catches the worm. Do 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 do. I don't think there's much more in the way of what's left. We'll see. I usually miss that. And that's the first time I've played one of the Gen 3 games and actually hit the dive spot. There's the Braille. Is this the Relicanth Whale now? Relicanth Whale Lord thing, I think, though. I think that's that bit. We don't want to worry about that for now. I found it, we didn't have to find it yet. Completely forgot. We don't want to be here yet. We'll get all the Reggies later on. On. Oh yeah! There's no more battles, I'll keep it sped up anyway, because there's going to be those 2 trainers I need to get. Right, we've got that middle bit on the final route, and then we've got the middle bit in the middle route, kind of. We still need to clear out. We'll be alright. We'll speed it up, we'll make it there. That's 3 trips, probably 2 more trips, right? Give me a battle. Let me tell you right now, we don't care. This way. There we go. Speed it up as we get these final bits. Now you're getting psychicked. No guard. Heracross. Bug fighting. Its psychic is neutral too, because bug. There we go. Oh yeah! Car boss. Give me a car boss. Right, now we need to go kind of near the bottom towards Pacific log. So speed it up as we get this bit. We want to be on that bottom route because it makes it easier, but then we want to drift in. We've got those 2 trainers in that item, and I think that's it. Yes, we found it. Let's go, rock slide. Let's go. We still need those 2 trainers. We can get to them. Speeding up's not too bad. I think I'll take the top route, then drift into the middle towards the end. Hello. Another fire candy. Didn't see that before, but fuck it, don't matter. It's 2 trainers. I don't know how to get there. More steep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go, now we do the final Team Magma section. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Straight down. Let's not go that way, let's go this way. Here we go. The Seafloor Cavern. Don't think I'm going to be able to get all this done today, but we will see. If we can get the first half of it done, we'll do the second half tomorrow. Then the 8th gym, then make our way to Pokemon League, and then Wednesday will be... Yeah, Wednesday will then be... Victory Road. And then Thursday can be Elite Four. Just Zubat and Golbat. Sand, mate. This will be a Graveler. Oh, for God's sake, why is it a graveler each time? Excuse me, sir, I'm not interested. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. I'm not getting much experience from these guys, but there we go. I don't fancy facing constant Zubats and Golbats, so... Okay. Right, hang on. Yeah, I was just looking at how we want to do this, but it's not that complicated. Good, no graveler, so I'm not interested. Open up all the shortcuts, we need to go everywhere. It is like a maze in here. Max repels to be used in here, since they weren't used out in the water. Fuck that. Okay, nothing there. Oh yeah. Back here. That's a very annoying dungeon, this one, but There we go. No items there. Hey, fanning out has helped in spotting a suspicious person. Yep. Is this the one who was looping that I saw? I can lead down that other way then. I'm gonna open up all the different areas, explore everywhere, get all the items, if there are any items, probably not. But no, I did not mean to do that. At least I didn't miss. It's a 95 accuracy move, so it very easily could have missed. Do. Let's go this way. One annoying kid to follow us to the bottom of the ocean. That all ends now, though. Oh yeah. What an annoyance, even the way you fight is just oozing with obnoxiousness. Sorry. And that's that bit. Let's go this way. So we need to get to the middle. Skull. Then go up here. This should simply just be the way to go, right? Who are you? How did you get in here? Shut up. Bye-bye. I'm gonna absolutely disrespect you now. I'm gonna hit you with a double kick because it's ineffective. Insult to Injahi. That was a total and complete loss. Do. Yes, it was. So that's this side. Is there anything I can grab? Let's have a look. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Just had to check though. Of course, that area to the left just resets us back to the start. With that, that's confirmation we've been everywhere. It's a maze that loops, just leads you on dead ends and leading astray. It's all nonsense. Jesus, we're gonna speed this up. I see. Don't need to do both sides, just one. There we go. Oh, here we go. And so it begins. How pathetic you appear now, the fool, Archie. Maxie, you. Let's save it. Just as I predicted. Little scamp. Even I, the great Maxie, have found myself wishing for something I cannot justify, and the illogical desire that I harboured was to have you present here at this moment. And now that fool's wish has come true. Fantastic. Nothing could please me more. I suppose I should make introductions. I'll present to you my incomparable partner, who will assist Team Magma in driving humanity forward to its next level. The super ancient Pokemon Groudon. Behold, this great form slumbering in defiance of even the broiling lava surrounding it. So long have I waited for this day, immeasurably long. This foolish world has held back humanity's progress out of misguided idealism regarding the coexistence of humans and Pokemon, but this ancient creature can bring that to its rightful end, creating a new land upon which humanity may stride freely forward. Now that I have at least obtained the power of Primal Groudon, and now you are the final obstacle remaining between me and my goals, it behooves me to use every tool at my disposal to eliminate you. Indeed, even Mega Evolution. Do not delude yourself that you and your Pokemon are the only ones capable of it. I must apologise for making you wait for our encounters at Mount Chimney and Mount Pyre without treating you to this sight. Brace yourself for my ultimate attack. There we go. Oh yeah, what an arena this is. Bringing on Maxie, mate. I've got pretty much every type coverage other than electric. God, you what? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, Gyarados. Not too bad, right, yep. Manectric for Crobat. I could stick and use Psychic, but let's have some fun. Maximum friendship. No. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. 4 Pokemon. 4 different Pokemon used to defeat each one. Wow, 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 wow. Mega Camerupt. Can turn into like a mini volcano, yep. I have seen the Mega Camerupt before. There we go. 4 times a week, have that. You've really done it, child. You've shown a power that exceeds that of the great Maxie. Oh, he's lost it. Splendid, just splendid, my young trainer. No, it is more than that. I should be calling you my young hero. Believing until the very end that a world where humanity and Pokemon coexist must be the best. Rejecting my ideals without second thought. Yes, watching you struggle desperately to halt the beginning of the world's end, you are undoubtedly a hero. So noble, and yet I will not yield, I will not bend, my ideals will not be shaken. My dream for the world's next step forward will never change. I will use the red orb to awaken Groudon, revert it to its primal form, and put an end to all else. Wait, Maxie. Huh? Tabitha? Do stop that now, please, Maxie. You just don't understand. What Groudon will bring about upon awakening is an end to the world. Did you think I had not noticed? That I had somehow failed to realise you were after my spot? Such a sad development indeed, to be betrayed by my number 2. In the end, there is only one being upon which I can depend. Now, Groudon. Absorb all of the power resting in this red orb, and reclaim yourself, revert to your primal form. This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. Reclaim the possibility you once held. Ugh, you. We're going to be able to save it before, because I want to be able to catch it. So there's Groudon, but he's going to be reverted to his primal form. Uh-oh. Is there no Rayquaza? Guessing not yet. Uh-oh. At last I've finally done it. A new world for human evolution will be born. We shall stride forward. Oh, what have you done, boss? What? And the message from our members outside. What is it? So the sun has turned mercilessly fierce in its heat? I should expect so. This is what I have long... No, what we have long wished for. What? The heat is greater than simulations predicted. It will be a risk to our own safety if it continues. That cannot be. It's only just awoken. Where is it getting so much power from? And how much more will it gain when it does it undergo primal reversion? Continue your readings, then report back. Boss, Maxie, just what's happening on the surface. All that matters is that I have used the red orb to awaken Groudon, and now I will transform this planet to a land ideal for humanity. Hey, Maxie, looks like we underestimated the power of the super ancient Pokemon, the power of primal reversion. What did you say? Primal Groudon brings about an end, alright, but you don't get to choose what end. It's going to drive every living thing on this planet to its death. The only thing waiting for us is despair, a despair we can't even run from. A despair we can't even run from, a despair that's going to crush humanity. You blasted fool. It's all happening because you were cocky enough to think you could control the super ancient Pokemon's power. So the information we received from the Weather Institute was true. Boss Maxie, we'll never get anywhere just standing around here like this. There isn't a moment to spare. We must confirm the situation on the outside. Child, you'll come in too. Hurry up. Oh dear. This is not. I wanted to make. It was supposed to be a world where the human race would attain new heights. The next stage of our development. It was all for humanity's future. Boss, Maxie. So this is the power of the super ancient Pokemon. This is how Groudon brings everything to an end. All of us, people and Pokemon, every living thing on this planet, everything's gonna die. Okay, little scamp, we're setting sail for Sootopolis. That blasted Groudon is no doubt gonna get there ahead of us. I'll be waiting for us deep in the Cave of Origin, there in Sootopolis. There's a pool of energy there that folks say is needful for primal reversion. There's no doubt in my mind that Groudon will be racing to that cave, thirsting for that power. We've got no choice but to go ourselves. We've got to do whatever we can to fight back. Alright, Maxie, you Team Magma Blighters better come with us. We're responsible for this mess, this ridiculous, impossible mess. It only makes sense for us all to step up and clean up after ourselves. Step up, agreed? Let's go, Boss Maxie. Hey, little scamp, look, I'm supposed to be a grown-up, right? So let me say sorry for the way this has gone down. And I'm sorry because I've got to ask you to pitch in with the clean-up. We need every hand on deck if we're going to do something about this mess. So I'll be waiting for you in Sootopolis. Stephen. Phantom. I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in that painting in Granite Cave. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the entire world will burn up. Nothing could live in such a land of death, neither Pokemon nor humans. This dreadful blaze, it must be caused by the sweltering heat wave forming above Sootopolis. Come on, Stephen, think, what are you going to do? No, there's no point in agonising over the situation from here. I have to go to Sootopolis. There must be answers there. Phantom, I will count on you to help with this crisis, but please promise you won't do anything reckless. Well then, I'll go ahead to Sootopolis. Good luck to you. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do the Primal Groudon stuff, then the 8th gym. That'll be tomorrow's video. And then we can make it to the Pokemon League. The sweltering heat of Groudon. So I'm assuming if you play Alpha Sapphire, it's just a constant rain and thunderstorm, right? But everything risks flooding. Everything here risks drying out, and then everything there will risk flooding. Of course, in Emerald, I like how you get the mixture of the two. And then Rayquaza's just like, nah. Well, there we go. Here we got the gym, in which we can't do anything yet. God, the song even overrides the bike song. Oh no. That's the Pokeball. Yeah, so we've got 99. Oh yeah. There we go. blistering heat. All these doors remain closed. I'm guessing I can explore here after. I can explore after I've done the Primal Groudon and the gym. And we'll worry about everything else after. Yep. Phantom, so you did come. I've been waiting for you. What terrible heat. Feels as though the entire world will be burnt away. Ah yes, you need to hear what my friend has to say. My name is Wallace, I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This drought is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see, follow me. This sunlight. People and Pokemon need sunlight to live. So why does this sunlight fill us with so much dread? The blazing sun over Sootopolis is growing even more intense. Soon all of Hoenn will be caught under its withering glare. If that were to happen... Team Magma and Team Aqua. We've been waiting, you scamp. Leader Maxie, to that child. I know what must be done. I will entrust this to you now. It is the fruit of our collaboration with the Devon Corporation, and it represents the height of Hoenn's technological knowledge and skill. He had actually been preparing that in anticipation of making contact with Groudon, but at this point it doesn't look like there's any hope of that for us. There's nothing we can do except leave it to you. And yet, even with that magma suit, is it probable that anyone could pass through that magma, now fiercer than ever due to the forces of nature? That's true. It's very possible that its energy could be far greater than our calculations show. There is nothing to fear. The blue orb he bears, its ancient powers will protect both the boy and his Pokemon. You've hit the nail on the head. Those old folks at Mount Pius did say something about that the red orb would unleash Groudon's primal powers and trigger a primal reversion, whilst the blue orb had the power to reverse that and calm the beast. Yes, the energy overflowing from the Cave of Origin just now, it's the same energy that gives Groudon its power. With the blue orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the rage of this flood of magma. Of course, the blue orb's power alone will not lead you to where Groudon waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core that way. Use the suit that you were just given. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature. Phantom, to think that you had the blue orb, you will be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it whatever happens, I believe that. No man or woman from Sootopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin, but you must go, together with your blue orb. You must go regardless of what waits you inside that cave. We'll also get our people together up top here to help any folks and Pokemon in trouble. My little scamp of a saviour. Looks like we're making you bear all the burden on your little shoulders alone. I'm sorry for that, but I know you're going to see this through. Child, you... No, I have no right to call you child. Fellow trainer, I have caused great harm, and for that I apologise most sincerely. But now we find ourselves at an impasse, and you and your Pokemon are all that humanity has to count on to stand against Groudon. The fate of our world, the world upon which all humanity thrives, the fate of our world rests in your hands. Phantom, I heard on the news that things were going haywire around Sootopolis, and then I saw you on BuzzNav, Phantom. Couldn't sit there and do nothing while I knew you were in here in the thick of it, so I came flying. Well, isn't that Team Magma and Team Aqua? Okay, can I just say that I am, like, shocked and confused on so many levels right now. This is probably something way bigger than I can imagine, isn't it? So I'm not even going to ask right now. I'm going to try and find what I can do to help, and then I'm going to do my best with that, and I'm going to keep on hoping and believing that you'll be okay out there, Phantom, because you're the best friend I have. So here we go. thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Omega Ruby, and in the next episode I will be battling Primal Groudon in order to save the world, and then once I have done that I'll be exploring Sootopolis City and then completing the 8th gym, which means I can then head over to the Pokemon League. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and goodbye.